Okay, I'm gonna start a new game, and I'm gonna use bow only. I'll use the bearded buddy himself. And actually, where do I want to start? Yeah, I'm gonna go here. The first thing.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Escúchame. Welcome to Parque Fernando. We'll keep this brief before my nieces pendejitos act up again. Oye, deja esto. Si la insultaste, debes pedirle disculpas. No me mandes frutas. Okay, down to business. You came highly recommended as the warden to turn this slice of wild Patagonia into a world-class hunting reserve. Naturally, I expect you to hit the ground running, even though this is your first time here. Stretch your legs out. I'll start you off with some routine responsibilities. You can do this in any order. I don't care as long as you do the jobs well. I try not to micromanage. Well, not too much. To get the lay of the land, you'll want to go to the nearest lookout tower, marked on your GPS. Climb on up and take in the view. Easy. There's also a hunting outpost nearby, and I like you to prepare it for upcoming guests. My gaucho friends do all the heavy lifting with the outpost. You just need to put on the finishing touches. Bring things up to the standard of a professional hunter, then bring them up a little more. ¿Viste?
Oh.
If you're itching for a hunt, you can harvest some game for the construction crew building our central lodge. I like to keep the people who work for me fed and fed well. It helps them stay loyal. Our chef can prepare anything but a puma. See what you can find in the area. I'll chime in to help if you need it.
So, to begin with, you don't spawn with a bow. So what I need to do is complete some missions. And that'll give me some money so that I can buy a bow and some arrows.
Are you in a hurry? Don't get me wrong. You are welcome to run free here. It's just unorthodox to hear a hunter crashing through the brush instead of taking a slow and stealthy approach.
Don't question me, woman. No, I'm just kidding.
It's common sense. The lower you are to the ground, the less likely the animals will see you. A sneaky puma always gets her prey. ¿Viste? This place is my pride and joy, and you can see why. I name it for my husband, Fernando. May he rest in peace. Before he died, I made him a promise that this reserve, with all its abundance, would host the world's most elite hunters and feed the communities around it. Time to keep that promise. I've been hunting here since my husband bought the place all the way back in 1979. You may have heard I was a two-time back-to-back national champion in the 50-meter rifle, 3 positions. I know guns, I know game, and my park nourishes the biggest, most exquisite free-range stacks you'll ever hunt. World records are set here. some of them belong to me.
Nice. Sucks to
If
hear.
you're as good as I'm paying you to be, maybe you'll set some records yourself. But let's not cut this torta before it's baked. We've got a lodge to build, outpost to open, wilderness to explore.
Sucks to hear about her husband, but that's
And
cool that she...
if you see anything strange along the way, come straight to me and me alone. Loyalty is very, very important to me. My park is a paradise, but sometimes the disloyal people who work here have mala leche. You know, tough luck.
Mala leche.
Hear that? Time for esposas y jefas. Telenovelas are my only vice. Simona's going to find out the identity of her biological father. Is it Gaston or Facundo? It better be Facundo, que churro. Gaston and his lies can be trusted. No, no, no.
What?
Now, that's one task finished. 2 more to go.
Okay. Wait, 2 more? I don't know. It's really pretty here.
Everything you need should be there. Set up the place. Every outpost in the reserve is a home away from home for our hunters. Once you set up an outpost, you are welcome to sleep in the cabin for a small fee or resupply from the depot locker.
Boy, she pays me for that.
Finished so quickly? Maybe I like already. Che. You've dribbled the ball this
Nope.
far down the field. Now, score the final goal.
I don't... What's the final goal? Okay, I can't do that one. Alright, let's find... I have to go to a different map. I have to go to one that will allow me to get money for finding missions. Maybe this one will pay me.
My family have held our vigil over these majestic swathes of countryside for generations. My roots are deep here, and the success and survival of Cuatro Colinas Game Reserve is my primary responsibility. And now, my old friend, we are reunited. It's been a long time since we last worked together, but I know you're going to be essential to my plans for the future. I trust that you slept well last night and you're ready for your Castilian adventure. After all these years of promising to show you Cuatro Colinas, your first day on the reserve has arrived. It means a great deal to me that you made this journey. I have every confidence that you're going to love hunting here. The first thing I would like you to do is to experience the sublime Bosque Vista, not far from where you're standing just now. From atop the vista, one has a splendid perspective of the reserve. This view includes one of our magnificent outposts, which I recommend you visit when you get the chance. I know a rugged outdoor explorer like you doesn't need to spend the night in the luxury of a castillo, but you do have all of our visitors' outposts at your disposal. My mother and father had all of these lodges built over the last 35 years. The lodge you are looking for is called Casa Alfonso. To modernize the reserve, we have recently updated the interiors of all of our lodges. We kept the original stone cladding, though. The contrast in styles is pure magic. Te doy la bienvenida a Cuatro Colinas, my friend. I hope you like the view.
Look like the animals coming in here too.
Standing here, you are following in the footsteps of Spanish dukes and kings, as well as every generation of my family for the past 3 centuries. You should be able to see Casa Alfonso from there. When you have sampled enough of the view, take the walk down to the outpost. Find an elevated spot and grab those binoculars. It's always worth planning your approach, so spot what you want to hunt before you start to creep closer.
Gotta get a weapon first, my dear. I can't remember if these give you money or just XP. That's funny. Oh wow, that was cool. Almost there. Okay, so the mission doesn't say anything
I
about
hope you didn't
harvesting
forget
an
the
animal.
lodge key in the castillo. Excellent. Casa Alfonso is back in business. As with any other lodge on the reserve, there are some parts of Cuatro Colinas that only a select few know about. I'm taking you to a place where the views are magnificent and the hunting is even better. There,
Hey, it's
I've
got
sent
some
you the
money.
coordinates for the trailhead that leads to this divine setting. Normally, I would insist on being there with you while you experience it, but I don't want you to miss it. I encourage you to hunt as much as you'd like. You are undoubtedly keen to become familiar with the rolling hills, steep ascents, and your wily prey. You should search for animal tracks. I know you have experience, but one should utilize every advantage when taking on the cunning beasts of Cuatro Colinas. Of course, if you're lucky, you'll probably hear something, just from walking through that part of the reserve. The hunter I knew didn't rely on luck, though. I recall that you used to have wonderful hearing. Is that still true? Or have your years gotten the better of you?
I guess we'll see. Mm. All right. Wait, what? Track an animal by its call. I know one thing I forgot to grab. Let's go, Wallace.
I see your tracking skills are as sharp as ever. I'm sure you're going to enjoy your hunts here.
You found the dew.
This is the start of the trail that leads to my own little patch of heaven on earth. You're nearly there. You have arrived. Is it not stunning? Recently, I've only come here to meditate. It is so ethereal and serene, even when the rain is falling. When I first invited you to visit, I assumed that I would be coming home to host you as a visitor, spending time here before traveling abroad once again. With my return being prompted by my mother's passing instead, My focus has been entirely on work, instead of enjoying the very places that bring me comfort. I am pleased that I was able to show you this. In a way, I got to experience it vicariously. Of course, it's also one of our best spots to go hunting. I've never gone on a hunt out there and returned home empty-handed. If you are able to pull yourself away from the tranquil beauty of the cove, there are many other wonderful sights for you to see. Senor Baden, our company for last night, appears to be enjoying his time here as well. He's a unique fellow, but quite charming in his own way. When I mentioned that I had hired you as a professional hunter, he seemed a little bothered. He then proceeded to inform me of some hunting accolades that he has received during his career as a hunter. Until recently, I'd put his candor down to the sangria, but he seems equally enthusiastic in his self-promotion, even with a clear head. Apparently, he has harvested a pair of ibex already. I think someone is trying to market themselves as a worthy competitor. I think it's time for you to remind me what you can do. I'd like for you to harvest an animal. Any animal. Once you're done, let me know, and I'll inform Senor Baden that he has a little competition. When I first returned to help run the reserve after my time away, these were the places I wanted to be. Places that reminded me of my mother. Just a short way down the cove, there is another splendid view. I recommend it.
Well, let's see if we can get into some shenanigans. Oh, there we go. Man, she's cruising. I think I missed both those. There we go. Well, I think we got a hit, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a good one. Darn it. That's okay, we can they might come back around this way. Alright, track some blood, buddy. Probably have to go up here a little ways. I see the body, but I really want him to level up. Come on, Wallace. There's some blood. Yeah, there we go. Who's a good boy? let me pet you. There we go. Good boy.
You're going to need to do enough hunting for both of us, it would seem. The administrative part of my role is something I am still getting used to. Sadly, it prevents me from spending any time on the reserve with you, or getting to know my neighbors. Cuatro Colinas is mostly composed of my family's estate, but includes several tracts of public land with public roads. Because I'm overseeing the reserve, I need to work with the local government to ensure that the public roads are kept safe. There is a stretch of road in particular that is extremely dangerous. It has a steep cliff on one side, and drivers need to slow right down or risk a perilous drop. Until recently, we had road signs warning approaching drivers of the danger. I mention this to you because these signs have suddenly disappeared, as if by magic, and I need you to replace them. I know that this would normally be a hunter's job, but I have asked the mayor to take care of it, and he told me that I have to wait a month for him to send a crew. I'd have my handyman Julio deal with it, but the poor old soul is laid up in bed with pneumonia. I was able to go into town and retrieve some replacements. Unfortunately, I was in a rush and had to attend a meeting, so I wasn't able to put them up.
I'm gonna start in these rifling perks. I want to see if they will work in my bow, with my bow.
There are many rewards for hunting here. Some of them are as simple as getting paid for good work.
See if that other roe deer came back. Some ibex. He's just giving me a little bit of a warning that they can sense me. Dog got right in the way. Kind of stuck here. Ah, I landed next to it. They still got some time on this zone. I should get in this bush here. Problem is, if I go uphill, then the wind is going to be in my way. Maybe if I swoop around.
We have known each other for a long time. We've both become better hunters since we first met. A hunter should always aim to better themselves, don't you think?
Come, buddy, I'm giving you all the easy ones. Nice. Mission complete. Goat. Good boy, Wallace. Ah. Alright, I should get really close to the next one because I only got one arrow left. I don't even hear their warning calls. Oh, I guess I have one more arrow left. Oh, wow, I must not have hit that one good at all. He's still booking it. Dog's barking and the dude's not even moving. Okay, well, I guess the dog doesn't really impact the animals. Okay, I'm all out of arrows now. Hey, that was a pretty good hit. I guess I don't really need to be quiet because I don't have any more ammo. Alright, buddy. What do you got for us? Wait, let me put a, so I can come back over here. Ah, look at that. You found it, buddy. Oh shoot, I better grab it. Actually, what? A wolf? Well, we don't really want to mess with a wolf right now, cause I don't have any ammo. Let's go get our other body over here, buddy. Yeah, level up. Let's go. Who's a good boy? Nice, a heart shot. Alright, cool. Okay, well, the kids are starting to wake up, so